Ladies and gentlemen, would you please show your appreciation to all of the officials on poolside who have given up their time to ensure this session can run. And we are joined in this session by Swim England East Region President Helen Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding for the national anthem? Commentator for this session is Mr. Duncan Hartley.
Hello everyone, welcome to session 5 of Swimming and Hertfordshire County Championships 2023. We've got 3 events in this session. First we'll have the men's 100 freestyle, then the women's 100 breaststroke, and then the men's 200 breaststroke. A reminder that there will be finals for age groups for the 100s, 100 freestyle, 100 breaststroke, and the men's 200 breaststroke. There'll be a championship final. So the first event, it's event 301, is the men's 100 freestyle. We have 12 events, 12 heats. This is heat 1. Referee. So the first heat underway in lane 2. We've got Edward Bradley Jones from Hoddesdon Lane 3 is Jack Tarry from Hemel Hempstead. 4 is George Sims from Hertford. 5 is Max Perry from Watford. And 6, Riley Robson from City of St Albans. All 10 or 11 this first heat. Reasonably in a line. In lane 4 it's George Sims, just opening up about a body length, half a body length or so. Also going well in 2 it is Edward. There's those two confirming the lead. Edward in 2, closing in fast. It's going to be closer than it looked like it would be, but George holds on. 1:16.64 on the scoreboard for George. Edward 1:17.1. Max getting third touch in that, 1:19.95. All the results we see and I announce are obviously provisional. So this is heat 2. Referee. In the second heat we have 8 swimmers. In lane 1 it's Noah Conroy from Bishop Stortford. 2 is Hugo Harley from Watford. 3 Montgomery Brewster from Watford. 4 Thomas Fennick from Verulam. 5 Archie Clark from City of St Albans. 6 Benjamin Palmer from Bishop Stortford. 7 Leo Sims from Hertford. And 8 is James Winter from Stevenage. Again, it's lane 4 with the early lead. Thomas from Verulam. A bit closer for second. Benjamin over there in lane 6. Thomas going really well. 1:16 is entry time. He's going to be well inside that. Indeed he is. 1:12.48 for Thomas. Benjamin holding on there for the second place touch, 1:16.00. Montgomery getting the third place, 1:16.09, just behind. This is heat 3. Referee. So another full heat in heat 3 in lane 1. We've got Gabriel Taggart from, Gabriel Taggart, I suspect, from Watford. Philippe Irvin from Watford is in lane 2. Lane 3 is Thomas Johnson from Hatfield. 4 is Mark Evans from Hitchin. 5, Joseph Seba from City of St Albans. 6, Luigi Giambroni from Cheshunt. 7, Constantine Kaliafas from Watford. And 8 is Jacob Chen from Watford. Constantine already a body length and a half ahead of the rest of the field. The rest of the field pretty much in a line. The entry times in this one down to the 1:11s, 1:12s or so. So Constantine well in the lead for this one. Looks like a fight for second, mostly over this side of the pool. Coming through very strongly in lane 1. So Constantine gets a 1:08.91. In second place in that heat, Gabriel 1:10.35. Philippe with third place touch 1:10.44. This is heat 4, referee. In heat 4, in lane 1, we've got Chu Ki Cheng from the City of St Albans, 2 Ryan Wimperney from Cheshunt, 3 Henry Martin from Harpenden, 4 Peter Panzaghi from Watford, 5 Rufus Kelly from Hatfield, 6 Max Lesnar from Potters Bar, 7 is James Hallam from Harpenden, and 8 Jack Avis from Hitchin. So the pace building up through these heats, going well in lane 4. At the 50 is Peter in the red Watford hat. Max from Potters Bar pushing him. So Peter holding on, Rufus next to him in lane 5. Coming through into second place, but getting the touch. It is Peter, 1:06.55. Rufus getting second, 1:07.09. Max holding on there for third, 1:07.44. This is heat 5, referee. In heat 5, in lane 1, Elliot Hall from Bishop Stortford, 2 Parker Brewster from Harpenden, 3 Ramsey Gill from City of St Albans, 4 William Rogers from Watford, 5 Perrin Marr from Hatfield, 6 Alexander Mordenti from Potters Bar, 7 Mikhail Zaranov from Hitchin, and 8 Charlie Stott from City of St Albans. William in lane 4. Showing again the seedings seem to be doing well for this heat again. William not guaranteed the touch yet. In lane 3, Ramsey doing well over there in 6. That's Alexander. He does come through. So William gets the touch, 1:05.30. Alexander over there in lane 6, 1:06.23. Just ahead of Ramsey in third place, 1:06.33. Could we get the girls, women for the 100 metres breaststroke heats over to the marshalling area, please? This is heat 6, referee. In Heat 6, in lane 1, we've got William Barr from Royston. 2, Chokin Lau from City of St Albans. 3 is Niccolo Camalotti from Hatfield. 4, Ryan Ingram from City of St Albans. 5, Robert Gore from Bishop Stortford. 6, Luca Bertossa Padin from Potters Bar. 7 is Lewis Perry from Watford. And 8, Joshua Tyak from Tring. Lane 4 leading the way at halfway again. That's Ryan, the Costa swimmer. Not giving up the chase in lane 5 is Robert. Very close in third behind them. This is going to be very close. Ryan tying up slightly. And in fact, yeah, Robert does get the touch at the end. 101.18 for him. Ryan in second place, 101.24. Niccolo coming through there for third, 103.25. This is Heat 7, referee. In lane 1, we've got Rocco Tinirello from Potters Bar. 2, Oscar Chaplin from Costa. 3, Alfie Bullock from Cheshunt. 4, Dylan Davenport from Bishop Stortford. 5 is Samuel Trigwell from Watford. 6, Zach Fellows from Costa. 7, Kabir Patel from Potters Bar. And 8, William Harris from Watford. Dylan over there first from lane 4. Going well is Oscar in 2. Keep your eye on lane 8, going well at this point as well. That's William and Oscar in lane 2. But in lane 4, Dylan from Bishop Stortford making certain of this win. 59.47 for Dylan. Under the minute for him. Touching second in that heat was Oscar, just outside the minute, 1 minute .62, and Samuel 1 minute .98. So can we just try and keep it quiet at the start, please? This is heat 8, referee. In lane 1, Bo Riley from Bishop Stortford. In 2, also from Bishop Stortford, is Brandon McDonald-Williams. 3, Luke Bernard from City of St Albans. 4, James Gibson from Watford. 5, Oliver Baskerville from Hatfield. 6, Daniel Williams from Hatfield. 7, Maxwell Hosier from Hoddesdon. 8, Hubert Gashoff from Hatfield. Again, it's lane 4, James Gibson from Watford, who is leading out at halfway, 27.83, the split for him. Pushed closely by the 2 Hatfield swimmers in 5 and 6. It's Oliver and Daniel. Daniel coming through, possibly with the lead at this stage. Very, very close. Oliver getting the touch there in the end, 57.88, just 2 100ths ahead of Daniel, 57.90. James, 58.00. This is heat 9, referee. In lane 1, Sam Ryan from Watford. 2, Kobe Cornwell from Potters Bar. 3, Tobias Sinclair from Ware. No swimmer in 4. In 5, it's Nicholas Sinclair from Ware. Also from Ware in lane 6, it's Billy Sill, and 7, Charles Sinclair. In 8, it's Kalin Bassiano from Watford. So it won't be lane 4 leading at halfway, it's lane 3. That's Tobias, 27.94 for him. We're down on all on 58 points for their entry times in this heat. We're moving on, speed-wise. Still Tobias at this stage, but closing in from lane 2 is Kobe. Kobe coming through indeed. He gets the touch, 58.29 for him, Tobias 58.63. Getting third in that heat, Nicholas Sinclair, 58.66. This is heat 10, referee. Heat 10, the first of our cyclically seeded 3 final heats. In 1, it's Jack Renouf from Hoddesdon. In 2, Atkin Toe from Ware. 3, Daniel Belsey from Hatfield. 4, Ashley Coombs from Bushy. 5, Noah Cornwell from Potters Bar. 6, Alexander Calverberg from City of St Albans. 7, George Lovelock from Hitchin. And 8, Hugo Ravacek-Smith from Hatfield. Now, with the nature of these heats, they might well be more spread out than the preceding heats. More of a spread in the entry times. So on paper, Ashley in lane 4 is not just on paper, he is our 3rd fastest entrant in terms of the entry time. So his entry time 53.3. On the outsides, more closer to the 58 mark. Ashley getting the touch there, 53.75, Noah 55.47, and Daniel 55.53. Provisional results, of course. Again, can we have the remaining swimmers for the girls' 100 breaststroke, please? Swimmers for the 100 breaststroke to the marshalling area now, please. And this is heat 11, referee. In 1, Jacob Hayes, Bishop Stortford. 2, also Bishop Stortford, is George Grimwood. 3, Jake Moore from Potters Bar. 4, Nathaniel Mapley from City of St Albans. 5, Ben Davison from Hatfield. 6, George Bernard from Potters Bar. 7, Jake Lloyd from Bishop Stortford. And 8, Samuel George from Hatfield. So this, the second of our seeded heats, not quite as spread out, surprisingly enough, at the halfway stage. Just under 2 seconds of spread, but at the front much closer than that. Lanes 3 and 4, Jake and Nathaniel battling out, and still in that those leading 2 positions, but really closing up again now. Nathaniel cruising in there for a 55.31. Jake touching 55.96. Ben touching third, 56.38. This is the final heat, heat 12, referee.
Take your marks.
In 1, Kai Adams from Potters Bar. 2, Andrew Tembrough from City of St Albans. 3, James Atwell from Harpenden. 4, Callum Cox from Bishop Stortford. 5 is Lucas Hartley from Hatfield. 6, Zach Stacey from Hoddesdon. 7, Thomas Hooper from City of St Albans. And 8, Toby Martin from Harpenden. So Callum in lane 4, the fastest entrant in this event. He's leading them out at halfway. Lucas in second. So they're going either for, well, in this range they're all 16 and over, so they'll be looking for the senior final. Remember, there are age group finals as well for these 100-metre events. Coming into touch, so Callum with a 54.85, Lucas 55.65 for second place in that heat, Zach with third 56.39. So that concludes the heats for event 301, that's the men's 100 freestyle. The next event, event 302, is the women's 100 metres breaststroke. We've got 15 heats of the women's 100 metres breaststroke. Could we get all the remaining swimmers for the 100 breaststroke over to the marshalling area, please?
Let's go, Dusty.
And this is heat 1 of the 100 breaststroke. Referee. Three young swimmers in this first heat. In lane 3, Angela Pavana from Potters Bar. In lane 4, Dorothea Ward from Bushy. And lane 5, Freya Morton from Tring. Just a reminder, especially with these young swimmers, please be quiet swimmers at the start. Dorothea, or as I may have picked up, Dottie, in the lead on this second length.
Let's go, Dottie. Go, Dottie. Hey.
The high stroke rate helping her, it seems. A good 4 metres now ahead of Freya, over there in 5. And close behind them is Angela, lane 3. Dottie tiring enough to make that underwater, very difficult. Still going well, they're still keeping up that fast turnover. And Dottie smashing her entry time, 1:43 by 7 seconds. Over there, touching second was Freya, 1:48.39. And Angela, 1:52.30. All improving on their entry times, well done. So a reminder to be quiet at the start, please, swimmers. This is heat 2, referee. Six swimmers in this second heat. In lane 2, Amelia Clark from Stevenage. 2, Esme Hui from Watford. 4, Emma Storrow from Watford. 5, Tilly Pickersgill from Stevenage. 6, Eloise Geffin from City of St Albans. And 7, also from St Albans, is Charlotte Douglas. All 11, these young swimmers. Their entry times in the 1:46 to 1:49 range. Esme going well in 3. By far the longest stroke and slowest turnover of this heat, but doing her well at the 50. 47.51 her split. Esme's Watford teammate Emma in 4 next to her, pushing her down this last length. Coming through well in lane 6, Eloise. A second win though for Esme. She's pulling away in these final few metres. She gets the touch. That's a 1:39.66 for Esme. Well under her entry time. Emma getting second place, 1:41.37. And Eloise over there in lane 6 getting third place touch, 1:42.39. This is heat 3, referee. A full heat of 8 for heat 3. In lane 1, Isla Cayley from Watford. 2, Neve Holland from Hitchin. 3, Nectaria Asilianu from Cheshunt. 4, Sophia Butt from City of St Albans. 5, Annabella Kerry from Verulam. 6, Faye Leggett from Ware. 7, Yaxi Tong from Stevenage. And 8, Charlotte Stewart from City of St Albans. It's the Costa swimmer in lane 4, Sophia, who is leading them out. Pretty much out of her underwater before the second place swimmer gets off the wall. That was Isla in 1, but Neve pushing her for second place. Still Sophia, but going well in 1 is Isla. A lot determined by the underwaters on the breaststroke especially. Is Sophia tightening up? She may well be. Isla does get the touch. She's an outside smoker there in lane 1, 1:37.35. Sophia holding on for second, 1:37.75. Neve getting third, 1:38.59. Heat 4, referee. Mia Bell Bradley in lane 1 for Tring. 2 is Aisha Lawton for Watford. 3, Isabella Smith from Hatfield. 4, Natalie Herbst from City of St Albans. And then 2 more City of St Albans swimmers in lane 5, Jasmine Scott, and 6, Chloe Wan. 7 is Isabel Cowie from Watford, and 8, Erica Kokoka from City of St Albans. Jasmine just ahead of Costa teammate Natalie in the centre of the pool. Both on 44s, 3/10 apart. Natalie just ahead at that touch, well, actually pretty much together. Natalie slightly better underwater. And Jasmine, the two teammates, but it's Jasmine coming through really strongly on this final length. In third at the moment over here in lane 1, it's Miabel. Jasmine gets the first place with a 1:34.56, pardon me, and Natalie getting second, 1:35.02. Miabel getting third from the outside lane, 1:36.38. This is heat 5, referee. In 1, Macy Sill from Ware. 2, Emily Mailer from Watford. 3, Julia Simelli from Hitchin. 4, Daisy Jubb from City of St Albans. 5, Eloise Sanders from Harpenden. 6 is Grace Cracknell from Watford. 7, Alana Waters from Volam. And 8, Maya Rubu from Cheshunt. Bit closer this one. Maybe Grace from lane 6 just ahead, but also doing well is Daisy from lane 4. Grace got the touch at the 50, 44.63, 2 100s ahead of Daisy. Now between them, Eloise coming through well, had a good work off that middle turn. It is those three over first with 1 length to go. Eloise with a very well-paced swim here by the looks of it. She's pulling away very, very slightly. Daisy maybe holding on for second. But in first it is Eloise with a 1:34.43. Daisy 1:35.20. Grace getting third in that heat, 1:35.32. Just waiting for the timing to clear in the venue. So we come on to heat 6 referee. In lane 1, Evie Butterworth from Tring. 2, Liberty Pageant from Bushy. 3, Jasmine Davis from Watford. 4, Kiara Lloyd from Hatfield. 5, Valeria Antonini from Berkhamsted. 6, Mimi Clinch from City of St Albans. 7, Liliana Sapala from Hoddesdon. And 8, Emmy Freeth from Cheshunt. Going well in 1 is Evie. Tring somewhere. Coming through on this second length in lane 5. That's Valeria. Great underwater though from lane 1. Evie making the most of that. Keeping her stroke long, a little bit more efficient. See how that pays off down the final length. I think I've used the phrase outside smoker already, but I'll use it again for Evie here. Evie almost only going to touch first. She does 131.44 for Evie. Liliana over there in 7 getting 131.88 for second. Kiara 132.05. This is heat 7, referee. In lane 1 we've got Liliana Chavinska from Potters Bar, 2 Sophie Williams from Royston, 3 Rebecca Smith from Harpenden, 4 Neve Ives from Hatfield, 5 Amy Vemerling from Hemel Hempstead, 6 Imogen Bygrave from Royston, 7 Bethany Hopkins from Harpenden, and 8 Emmeline Court from Hertford. Again, a reminder that for these hundreds we've got age group finals, so these girls looking to get through to swim again. Neve in lane 4 swimming as an 11-year-old. The others 13, 14s. And Neve probably in second, I think. Yeah, in lane 2 it's the leader with a length to go. That's Sophie, the Royston swimmer. And Neve pushing her, and just behind Neve in lane 5, that's Amy. But it's Sophie with the touch. 129.18, 129.43 for Neve, and in third place, Amy Vemerling, 130.45. Can we get the swimmers for the men's 200 breaststrokes to start making their way to the marshalling area, please? This is heat 8. Referee. In 1, we've got Paige Goldhawk from Hoddesdon, 2 Isla Black from City of St Albans, 3 Ellie Sapala from Hoddesdon. 4, Gemma Adams-Rothwell from Ware. 5 is M. Tramontano Wells from Hertford. I looked that up. 6, Alexandra Chevinska from Potters Bar. 7, Alexandra Georgiou from City of St Albans. And 8 is Mia Nelson from Cheshunt. Isla, the Costa swimmer, leading them out at the halfway. 41.04 for her, 4/10 ahead of lane 5, Tramontano Wells. Isla gets first touch in that one, 1:26.98. Ellie just behind her, 1:28.12. And in third, Alexandra Chevinska, 1:28.45. This is Heat 9, referee. In 1, Poppy Saunders from Hoddesdon. 2, Summer Everson from Watford. 3, Isabel Mullings from Cheshunt. 4, Molly Greatbatch from Bishop Stortford. 5, Rose Fosse from Hitchin. 6, Holly Cuthbert from Stevenage. 7, Emily Grime from Potters Bar. And 8, Perla Kalkinaita from Verulam. Nice close one here. Lane 4 and lane 6 in particular. It's Molly and Holly. Molly just under the 40, 39.81 for her. Holly just the other side, 40.76. So again, another good young breaststroke swimmer from Bishop Stortford. Also going well with a very fast straight rate is lane 2. But Molly holds on for a 1:24.74. Summer getting second place there, 1:25.21. And third, Emily over there in 7, 1:27.33. This is Heat 10, referee. In 1 is that Kalia Randall from Watford. 2, Molly Bartup from Cheshunt. 3, Alice Azzopardi from City of St Albans. 4, Martha Duncan from Verulam. 5, Amelia Costa from Hatfield. No swimmer in 6. In 7, it's Angelica Lasaskaita from Watford. And 8 is Mercy Adoy from Hatfield. Angelica going well there in 7. Martha in 4 just behind her, and then in 3rd at the halfway is Mercy from lane 8. I have a notice of disqualification in this event, event 302. The swimmer in heat 9, lane 2, has been disqualified for a technical infraction. Really close in these final few meters in lane 2, going really well. That's Molly in lane 2, hasn't come up on my screen, but 1:23.79 for lane 2, in lane 4 1:24.19 and 1:24.79 over in lane 7. That's Angelica. This is heat 11, referee. In 1, Layla Adara Burnett from Hatfield. 2, Victoria Barker from Stevenage. 3, Emily Cairncross from Hitchin. 4, Katrina Dalton from Tring. 5, Jemima Cross from Hitchin. 6, Summer Boswell from Hatfield. 7, Amy Harper from Watford. 8, Alexandra Nerney from Hatfield. I don't think it's rude of me to draw attention to the range of ages in this heat, from 13 through to 44. Katrina in 4 going very well. Going well there over in lane 8. That's Alexandra, the 13-year-old, youngest swimmer in this heat. 3 in a line, I can't call this one, maybe in lane 3. Emily does get the touch there with a 1:21.68. In second there, Katrina gets 1:21.91. And from lane 8 was Alexandra for 1:22.21. This is heat 12, referee. In lane 1, it's Kaylin here from Watford. 2, Megan Worley from Watford. 3, Molly Seymour from Huddesdon. 4, Rachel Carpenter from Ware. 5, Ashley Cooper from Hitchin. 6, Isabella Dalton from Tring. 7 is Revan Hartley from Hatfield. And 8, also from Hatfield, April Mills. Four and 5 battling it out for the lead at halfway. It is Rachel from lane 4 just marginally ahead of Ashley. Next to her. So Rachel pulling ahead now of Ashley in lane 5. Rachel in 4, Ashley in 5. April doing well there over in lane 8. She's in 3rd place at the moment, not giving up on 2nd, and lane 1 coming through quite strongly. But in lane 4 is Rachel that finishes with a 1:19.69, Ashley with a 1:21.78, April getting that 3rd place touch, 1:22.40. Three heats remaining. And this is heat 13. Referee. Again, the final 3 heats are cyclically seeded, so this will include our 3rd fastest entrant in the whole event. In lane 1, it's Ever Ives from Hatfield, 2, Neve James from Bishop Stortford, 3, Ella Norton from Hatfield, 4 is Kirsty Neal from Bishop Stortford, and then 2 City St Albans swimmers, in 5, Yasmin Meadows, 6, Georgina Hamilton, in 7, Hannah Lovelock from Hitchin, and in 8, another City St Albans swimmer is Sophie Hollis. So we do often see a spread in these seeded heats. Not too marked spread in this case. Maybe some of these swimmers having tactical heat swims, who knows. Neve in 2, going very well for this kind of seeded heat, belying her seeding. But ahead with a length to go is Bishop Stortford teammate Kirsty. I assume Kirsty and Neve know each other swimming very well. They are opening up a big gap in for, it is Kirsty with 1:15.08 and Neve with 2nd, 1:15.86. Ella getting 3rd in that heat, 1:19.03. This is heat 14, referee. In this penultimate heat, in lane 1, Gigi Rabacek-Smith from Hatfield, 2, Miriam Muqdad from Bishop Stortford, 3, Charlotte Williams from Hatfield, also from Hatfield in lane 4 is Caitlin Hartley, 5, Ella Greatbatch from Bishop Stortford, 6 is Evie Brown from Watford, no swimmer in 7, and 8 is Janhavi from Watford. It's Bishop Stortford followed by 2 Hatfield swimmers at the halfway. That's Ella in lane 5, just under the 35, just over the 35 was Caitlin Hartley, followed by Charlotte Williams. Very close race this one for a heat swim. So Charlotte in lane 3 had the better of the underwaters, probably slightly faster Caitlin across the top of the water in the breaststroke events. Caitlin comes through for a glide in, but does get the touch, 1:14.61, 1:14.98 for Charlotte, and Ella holding on there for 3rd, 1:15.00. The final heat, this is heat 15. Referee. In 1, Kate Hopper from Berkhamsted. 2, Olivia Riley from Hatfield, also from Hatfield. In lane 3, Megan Gray, and 4, Ashley Ransom. In 5, Lauren Gore from Bishop Stortford. 6, Alice Green from Hatfield. 7, Scarlett Harrison Morawa from Hatfield. And 8, Chloe Simpson from Watford. Really strong swim for Megan in lane 3. But 3 in a line at the halfway. These swimmers looking to all get into the senior final.
Let's go, Lauren!
16 and over. So Ashley getting the touch there, 1:15.18. Lauren coming through for the second, 1:15.92. Megan there in third, 1:16.15. That concludes the girls 100 breaststroke. Event 303 is the men's 200 breaststroke, the boys 200 breaststroke, and there are 8 heats of that. We do trust that every swimmer for the 200 breaststroke is in the marshalling area already. If not, please make your way over there with some haste. And this is heat 1, referee. Three swimmers in this first heat. In 3, Leo Sims from Hertford. 4, Montgomery Brewster from Watford. And 5, Charles Hallam from Harpenden. So no age group finals for these 200 and above events. There is a championship final. The medals for the other age groups will be awarded, but obviously based on the heat times. So very important they put down everything into these heat swims, these young swimmers. Different strokes on display in this first heat, from the short to faster strokes to longer stretched out strokes. Really important to be efficient on this 200 breaststroke. Montgomery 11, either side of him Leo and Charles, 10-year-olds, swimming as 10-year-olds and 11-year-olds I should say. Obviously that's their age at the end of 2023. Montgomery in lane 4, keeping going that early pace. He's stretched out his lead. He reaches in to touch. At the 100, 1:46.22. Several seconds now ahead of Leo, and then Charles firmly behind him. So probably no change in the order, but still a ways to go. A disqualification to announce in event 302, the previous event. In heat 12, lane 8, the swimmer was disqualified for a technical infraction. Two lanes to go for Montgomery. Looks like there'll be a wider spread in the final results here than on paper. These young swimmers can make progress in leaps and bounds, of course. Montgomery onto his final length. Leo working hard, didn't quite have enough air there to do an underwater on that final turn. Montgomery under the flags now. 3:39.23 for him. That's a 20-second improvement. Well done, young man. 3:48.48 coming up for Leo. Just behind him, 3:53.32 for Charles. This is heat 2, referee. In heat 2, in lane 1, we've got Kai Jun Wai Chong from Stevenage. In lane 2, it's Ian Chan from City of St Albans, also from City of St Albans. In lane 3, it's Matthew Johnson. In 4, William Lyons from Watford. In 5, Nikolai Atilianu from Cheshunt. 6 is Max King from Watford. 7 from Watford is Max Perry. And 8, Jack Tarry from Hemel Hempstead. They come down their second length. A long way to go, of course, where it's the Cheshunt swimmer, Nikolai, just ahead. Long way to go there, as I say, 6 more lengths for them. Another notice of disqualification in this event, 3:03. The swimmer in Heat 1, Lane 3 was disqualified for a technical infraction. Nice close race was what we like to see. Still Nikolai though. Really interesting to see the difference in strokes on these 200s. Nikolai always holding his head up at the streamlined phase of the stroke. Completely different to Matthew in lane 3. Matthew stretching out ahead of an underwater slightly. I think that might be slightly more efficient. That might be telling in the final phases. He has come through well, young Matthew in lane 3. Over 2 seconds, couple of body lengths advantage now for Matthew over Nikolai. Nikolai holding on there for now for second. William in 4, the Watford swimmer coming through, challenging for that second place. And Ian from lane 2. It's a crafty look over there in lane 3. And if he's trying to look at the other swimmers or the scoreboard. He doesn't need to worry about the other swimmers in this heat. It is heat declared winners for these lower age groups. In lane 3 is Matthew that finishes first, 3:20.60. Big improvement on his entry time. Getting second in that heat, Ian, 3:25.21. Nikolai holding on there for third, 3:25.39. This is heat 3, referee. In 1, Anirudh Prabhu from Watford. 2, Sebastian Brown from Verulam. 3, Charlie Highstead from Hemel Hempstead. 4, Henry Martin from Harpenden. 5, James Hallam from Harpenden. 6, Joseph Brewster from Watford. 7, Eddie Sun from Verulam. And 8, Riley Cuthbert from Stevenage. Sebastian in 2 going well, but at the moment the leader is from lane 6, that's Joseph. Eddie in lane 7 had a good underwater there off that turn. He's challenging the early leader. That was Joseph, of course, and Sebastian in lane 2. He's in 3rd now. A better underwater there, pull down from lane 6. Joe was still holding on to that lead at the halfway mark. Endurance a factor in this 200 breaststroke, of course. An elongated sprint, but getting very tiring for some of these young swimmers. Joseph just ahead. Then Sebastian, then Eddie, according to the scoreboard at this stage. Giving an interesting last quarter of this race. Joseph and Eddie pulling slightly away now from Sebastian over here in lane 2. Picking up that stroke rate, Eddie, but Joseph has not given up. He's picked up his stroke rate now. Big pick up in the stroke rate, and he is pulling away now in the last couple of metres, taking the win in this heat. 3:16.05, pardon me. Eddie getting second place, 3:16.84. Sebastian, 3:20.23. Good improvements on their entry time for those leading swimmers. we're waiting for confirmation of the results and the scoreboard to clear. This is Heat 4, referee. In 1, Gabriel Taggart from Watford, also from Watford in lane 2, William Harris. Lane 3, Samuel Herity from Stevenage. 4, Max Slizak from Cheshunt. 5, James Cross from Harpenden. 6, Peter Banzagi from Watford. 7, Lucas Geffin from City of St Albans. And 8, Thomas Fennick from Verulam. Samuel going well in lane 3 for the first 50. Pretty close though, this one. This 200 breaststroke don't seem to have been all about the centre lanes so far. And another good swim so far from an outside lane, lane 1. It's Gabriel. At the halfway we've got Samuel there in the 130, also in the 130, Gabriel. Lucas from City of St Albans in lane 7, he's in 3rd at that touch. And we're starting to get tired now, especially if they were in that 100 freestyle heat earlier. Great practice for swimming multiple times, and some of these will be getting a second swim at the 100 freestyle. Less likely to get a second swim in the championship final of this event, the 200 breaststroke. So Gabriel stretched out now, convincing metre or so from Lucas in 7. Sorry, Max was got the touch at that halfway, at that 150 point. So Gabriel, Max and Lucas in the first 3 places. That's not nailed on. So Gabriel there and Max battling it out for the first touch. I doubt they'll be able to see each other spread apart like that. Gabriel gets the touch there, 3:08.46, 3:08.61 for Max. And in lane 7, it's Lucas getting 3rd for 3:11.16. I think the marshals will be starting to look for the finalists. This is Heat 5, referee. In 1, Eric Uptas from Hoddesdon. 2, Dimitri Smotlak from Harpenden. 3, Barnaby O'Donnell from Bushy. 4, Robert Gore from Bishop Stortford. 5, James Godden from Tring. 6, Jesse Howard from Hoddesdon. 7, Ethan Chamberlain from Harpenden. And 8, William Rogers from Watford. As in these faster heats, generally the bigger lads getting that bit further off the wall on their underwaters for the 200 breaststroke. And looking to get into that streamlined position on every stroke. Another notice of disqualification in event 303. The swimmer in heat 4, lane 8, has been disqualified for a technical infraction. Robert in 4 with a very slight lead against his neighbour James from lane 5. Another good swimmer from a lane 1 swimmer, that's Eric. He's in 3rd at the halfway point. Robert in lane 4, our leader, seems to have quite an efficient stroke, so hopefully that for him it will enable him to keep that pace going the latter stages of the 200. Robert really stretching out. These swimmers trying to avoid taking too many strokes. 3 seconds advantage with 50 to go. Robert from Eric from James. Great to hear some vocal support from the swimmers in the gallery here. Really stretching out now. Coming into the final few metres under the flags now for Robert. So Robert proving it's not just the Bishop Stortford girls excelling at the breaststroke. 2:56.06 for him. Eric getting second place there, 2:58.92. James getting third, 3:01.05. This is heat 6, referee. So just the 8 heats in this 200 breaststroke. That means that heat 6 is, of course, the first of our cyclically seeded final 3 heats. So some of the faster swimmers in this one. In 1, we've got Archie Ran from Ware, 2, Alexander Ball from Potters Bar, 3 from Potters Bar's Charlie Stanbury, 4, Oliver Blight from Hatfield, 5, George Lovelock from Hitchin, 6, James Renton from Potters Bar, 7, James Gibson from Watford, and 8 is Alvin Gill from City of St Albans. So again, we would expect a spread because of the way the seeding has worked. The entry times for this meaning that Oliver in lane 4 is the 3rd fastest entrant in the event. Charlie in lane 3 may not have read the script. He's pushing Oliver. And the other side of Oliver, that's George, the City of St Albans swimmer. Oh, sorry, Hitchin swimmer, pardon me. I just really offended several people, I'm sure. Apologies for that. Oliver, really nice stretching out on his 200 breaststroke. generally preferring a shorter breaststroke race, but he's doing very well in this 200. 3/4 of the way through now at this turn. 2 seconds precisely between Oliver and Charlie. Charlie in lane 3. George, the hitching swimmer, in 3. So a reminder, there is a championship final for these 200 events and for this one. So several of these swimmers will be looking to get their way into that championship final. Oliver putting down a marker for these next 2 heats, 2:33.94 for Oliver. Holding on to second there was Charlie, 2:38.50. 2:38.99 for George. Coming through strongly there was James in fourth. Two more heats today, this first session. This is heat 7, referee. In lane 1, Oliver Solomon from Tring. 2, Kai Adams from Potters Bar. 3, Samuel Jeffrey from Hatfield. 4 is Benjamin Taggart from Watford. 5 is Lucas Hartley from Hatfield. 6, Samuel Howard from Hoddesdon. 7 is F. Bazantes Campus from City of St Albans. And 8, Ryan Ingram from City of St Albans. So Benjamin, this event's second seed, out well over a body length now at the first 50. In second at that point is Sam from Hatfield, and the other Hatfield swimmer Lucas, the other side of the leader. He's in third at this point. One 12.65 for Benjamin at the halfway. Samuel still there in second. Lucas still there in third. We'll see after the next heat what it will take to get into the championship final. Very impressive swim here from Benjamin, the Watford swimmer. He has a sub 2:30 entry time, and that looks fairly comfortable, I would think. We'll see. 2:29.73 for Benjamin. Sam comfortably in second, 2:34.99 for him. Lucas stretching in there with a 2:40.14. So just the one more heat to go for this 200 breaststroke. So this is heat 8. Referee. So into this final heat in lane 1, Jack Blake from Hertford, 2 Thomas Lydiard from Ware, 3 Noah Cornwell from Potters Bar, 4 Daniel Hollis from City of St Albans, 5 Jack Renew from Hoddesdon, 6 is Luke Payne from Hatfield, 7 Atakan To from Ware, and 8 Chun Ho Chan from Watford. This final heat appears to be, after 50, to be a little closer maybe than the previous 2 seeded heats. 3 in a line at the front, virtually. Daniel, the fastest qualifier for this event. Making daylight now. So the finalists for the 100 freestyle should be well on their way, or should already be at the marshalling area, assuming they're not still swimming. Daniel with a 1:12.36 at the halfway. Noah in second place. Jack in lane 5 in third. Thomas and Luke following up close behind them though. So official results notwithstanding, Daniel looks to be on his way into the championship final. Pretty similar time, if I recall, to Benjamin from the previous heat, with 50 to go. So Jack in lane 5, just with a slight lead over Thomas in lane 2. And Thomas trying to hold off Luke over there in 6. It's Daniel touching first. That's a 2:31.46. 2:33.80 for Jack. Thomas holding on there for third, 2:36.54.
Can you just ask them to make sure that all the finalists for the 100 metres are down there?
So all the finalists for the 100 freestyle, you should now be in the marshalling area. Certainly for those men's 100 freestyle, and certainly for the junior events, there is no break. So we'll soon be underway with the finals for the men's 100 freestyle. There's a combined 10-11, and then single years through to 15, and then finally a 16 and over final. All the boys should be now over there, ready to swim the finals for the 100 freestyle. And girls, I suggest if you're in the finals for the 100 breaststroke, you make your way over there too, to avoid missing out. So we'll have 6 heats, 6 finals for the 100 freestyle, and then the same number for the 100 breaststroke, and then just the championship final for the 200 breaststroke. So we're looking forward to some fast final swimming now. Hopefully everyone will be able to push through to improve their heat swims. And let's see some close racing. Great experience, especially for some of these younger swimmers, to have finals. So the first of our finals. This is the final for the 10 and 11 years. Boys 100 freestyle. In lane 1, we've got Leo Sims from Hertford. In 2, Max Perry from Watford. 3, Edward Bradley Jones from Hoddesdon. In 4, Montgomery Brewster from Watford. 5, George Sims from Hertford. 6 is Noah Conroy from Bishop Stortford. 7, Hugo Harley from Hemel Hempstead. Sorry, from Watford, pardon me. And 8 is Jack Tarry from Hemel Hempstead. So this is the final of the 10-11 years 100 freestyle. Referee. So swimming in lane 4, obviously the fastest qualifier from the heats, Montgomery Brewster. He was on a 1:16.09. Let's see what he can do in this final. He was just a few tenths ahead of George in lane 5. George, the early leader. See what Montgomery and the other lads have. George breathing straight out of that turn. Was that an indication of tiredness setting in? Those two look to have 1 and 2 tied up. Could go either way. Well, Montgomery coming through really strong there. It is Montgomery, 1:14.49, 1:14.88 for George. Noah touching there, 1:18.12. Well done, boys. When you do clear the pool, when you're given the instruction, please do at the scoreboard side of the pool. Please exit the pool to the scoreboard side when instructed. How are we now? So please clear the pool to the scoreboard side. As the 10-11-year-olds clear the pool. We welcome the finalists for the 12 years 100 freestyle. In lane 1, it's Benjamin Palmer from Bishop Stortford. In 2, Joseph Sibber from City St Albans. 3, Jacob Chen from Watford. In 4, Constantine Kaliafas from Watford. In 5, Chu Ki Cheng from City St Albans. 6, Thomas Fennick from Verulam. 7 is Perrin Ma from Hatfield. And 8, Archie Clark from City St Albans. Your race referee. Constantine, our fastest qualifier from the heats, with a healthy advantage from those heats of a second and a half. He was the only swimmer under the 110 mark earlier today. Constantine is going well. Going well at this stage though is Perrin over there in lane 7, the Hatfield swimmer. In third at this point is Chu Ki Cheng from City of St Albans, just ahead of his City of St Albans teammate Joseph over here in 2. Perrin giving Constantine a race in this final. Is Constantine just ahead? Maybe he's not. No, I think Perrin is just ahead. We'll see. Perrin snatches that one from lane 7. 108.06 for him. Constantine in second place, 108.13. Picking up third in that race, Chu Ki Cheng in 110.34. So some good racing in that one. Boys, can you clear the pool to the scoreboard side, please? Clear the pool to the scoreboard side, please, boys. Let's see if we can get some similar improvements. In the final for the 13 years. So our finalists for the 13 years 100 metres freestyle. In lane 1 it's Ryan Wimperney from Cheshunt. In 2, Elliot Hall from Bishop Stortford. In 3, William Rogers from Watford. In 4, Niccolo Camalotti from Hatfield. In 5, Chuk-Kin Lau from City of St Albans. In 6, Rufus Kelly from Hatfield. In 7, Mikhail Zaranoff from Hitchin. And in lane 8 is James Hallam from Harpenden. Your race referee. Let's hope for another exciting close race for these 13-year-old boys. Niccolo from lane 4. Going stroke for stroke with Chuk-Kin Lau in lane 5. Just half a second there for Niccolo at the halfway. Pushing in third is William. The Watford swimmer, so it's Hatfield, Costa, Watford for the first 3 places with 1 length to go. Can Niccolo hold on? And he's kicking for home. He's got slightly less than a body length, but seems to be holding on to that. 102.26 for Niccolo. Chuk-Kin Lau with 103.46. Getting third, William Rogers, 105.92. Good final swimming there, boys. Well done. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side, please. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side. I think we're getting the hang of this. We come to the final of the 14 years 100 freestyle. In lane 1, it's Joshua Tyack from Tring. 2, Zach Fellows from City of St Albans. 3, Maxwell Hosier from Hoddesdon. 4, Dylan Davenport from Bishop Stortford. 5, Luke Bernard from City of St Albans. 6, William Harris from Watford. 7, Kabir Patel from Potters Bar. And 8, Luca Batosa Padin from Potters Bar. Your race referee. A variety of reaction times on offer there. But Dylan in lane 4 was the only swimmer from the heats to get under that 1 minute barrier. Let's see if he and others can manage that feat in the final. When it matters, I would say. Luke not reading the script either. He is really pushing Dylan hard. And also in lane 3, that's Maxwell. Not giving up on this one. The other side of the centre lanes. It's William, the Watford swimmer. He may be tying up. Dylan looking strong down this final 15. He is confirming that first place finish. 59.47 for him. Maxwell just outside that 1 minute, 1 minute point 11 for second. Luke in third, 1 minute point 20. Well done, boys. Hold on. Clear the pool to the far side, please, boys. That's the idea. Two more finals for this 100 free to go. I think maybe as they get older, they're slower to get out the pool. They might claim they're tireder. Next, though, we come to the final of the 15 years 100 metres freestyle. In lane 1, it's Brandon McDonald-Williams from Bishop Stortford. 2 is James Gibson from Watford. 3, Oliver Baskerville from Hatfield. 4, Daniel Belsey from Hatfield. 5, Hugo Robachek-Smith from Hatfield. 6 is Daniel Williams from Hatfield. 7, Sam Ryan from Watford. 8, Callan Bossiano from Watford. Your race referee.
Go, Brandon!
So most of these swimmers under the minute comfortably in the heat swims. The fastest qualifier obviously in 4 was Daniel Belsey. Hugo going out hard though from lane 5. And Hatfield teammate Daniel in lane 6. They're looking to upset Daniel Belsey from lane 4, the fastest qualifier. So it's the 4 Hatfield boys in the lead at this stage with a length to go. 15 to go. Daniel coming through though. relatively comfortable in the end, even a glide in there for a 56.05 for Daniel. In second place for that one, Hugo Wojciech-Smith, 57.14. Picking up third, coming through at the end, Oliver Baskerville, 57.58. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side, please, boys. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side. Finally, we come on to the final of the 16 years and over 100 metres freestyle. In lane 1, Jake Moore from Potters Bar. 2, Lucas Hartley from Hatfield. In lane 3, Nathaniel Mapley from City of St Albans. In lane 4, Ashley Coombs from Bushy. 5, Callum Cox from Bishop Stortford. 6, Noah Cornwell from Potters Bar. 7, Alexander Calverber from City of St Albans. And in lane 8, Ben Davison from Hatfield. Your race referee. So 53 to 56 in the heats to qualify for this one. It was Ashley ahead of Callum in the heats. It's Ashley just leading them out. Coming up to the halfway turn. I think it's Callum in second. Going really well in lane 1 at the moment is Jake, but Nathaniel is in third at that touch at the feet. Ashley looking very strong from lane 4. I don't think anyone is going to catch, well, we know nobody's going to catch him. Callum just going to hold on to second ahead of Nathaniel. Ashley though, 52.39 for Ashley. Callum in second, 54.70. Nathaniel, 55.09. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side, gents. So that was it for the boys' men's 100 free. We now come on to the girls' women's 100 metres breaststroke finals. With 6 separate finals for the 100 breaststroke, and then we'll have the championship final for the 200 breaststroke. This though is the final of the women's 10-11 years 100 metres breaststroke. In lane 1 it's Tilly Pickersgill from Stevenage. 2, Emma Storrow from Watford. 3, Isabel Cowie from Watford. 4, Neve Ives from Hatfield. 5, Isla Cayley from Watford. 6, Esme Hui from Watford. 7, Eloise Giffen from City of St Albans. And 8 is Dottie Ward from Bushy. Yours, referee. Well, anything is possible, and it's a very technical event, so things can go wrong, but based on the heat times, Neve has a huge advantage over the other girls. There's about 8 seconds or thereabouts. She has pulled away after just over a length. Can she improve on the heat time? The heat time was a 1:29.43. All these girls swimming as 11-year-olds. Isabel from lane 3, the Watford swimmer, in second. A little closer for third. Maybe not. Funny perspective from where I'm standing. There's Tilly in lane 1 in third. Neve will, I think, just get under her heat time. She'd 1:29.14, just under her heat time. Isabel from lane 3 in second, 1:36.55, just holding off Tilly, 1:39.45 for third. Clear the ball to the scoreboard side, please, girls. The next event is the women's 12 years 100 metres breaststroke final. In lane 1, Isabella Smith from Hatfield. 2, Miabel Bradley from Tring. 3, Natalie Herbst from City of St Albans. In 4, Mia Nelson from Cheshunt. 5, Jasmine Scott from City of St Albans. 6, Emily Myler from Watford. 7, Sophia Butt from City of St Albans. And 8, Neve Holland from Hitchin. Yours, referee. Mia, the Cheshunt swimmer, was our fastest qualifier. She had a few seconds over her rivals from the heats. She swam a 1:31. I'm sure she'll have her eye on that 1:30 barrier. Purely psychological. A 41.57, looking promising for getting under the 1:30 from here. Jasmine in second, Natalie in third. Quite a close race for second between those two Costa swimmers, either side of Mia. That's Natalie and Jasmine, of course. Half a length left for our leader. No sign of letting that lead slip. Looks very comfortable, and she is just going to be inside that 1:30 maybe. No, just outside. 1:30.07 for Mia. Jasmine getting the second place with a 1:33.94. And Mirabelle picking up third, coming through for third, 1:35.44. As soon as there will be the warm-up for the next session, will be at 4:45. The warm-up for the next session will be at 4:45, 4:45. But that's the next session. We'll bring our focus back to these finals. The next final is for the women's 13 years 100 metres breaststroke. In lane 1, Evie Butterworth from Tring. 2, Poppy Saunders from Hoddesdon. 3, Molly Greatbatch from Bishop Stortford. 4, Alexandra Nerney from Hatfield. 5, Gigi Rabachek-Smith from Hatfield. 6, Amelia Costa from Hatfield. 7, Amy Vermeling from Hemel Hempstead. And 8, Liliana Sapala from Hoddesdon. Your race referee. A little less of an advance from the heats in this one than the prior finals, those younger age groups. Alexandra just leading Poppy after one length. Poppy over here in lane 2. But coming well off that turn and into this second length, it's Gigi from lane 5, the other centre lane. So Gigi trying to push Alexandra, her Hatfield teammate. In third now, in lane 3, is Molly, the Bishop Stortford swimmer. And those two really pulling ahead. Alexandra with just the advantage over Gigi at this final turn. Alexandra, Gigi, and then Molly. Alexandra just battling to hold on. I think she's done enough now. She has 1:20.71 for Alexandra. Gigi 1:21.56. Molly picking up the 1:24.25. Unfortunately, a notice of disqualification in event 311. That was the 12-year-old 100 breaststroke final. The swimmer in lane 8 was disqualified for a technical infraction. Our next final is for the women's 14 years 100 metres breaststroke. In lane 1, it's Sophie Williams from Royston. In 2, Isla Black from City of St Albans. In 3, Mercy Adoy from Hatfield. In 4, Eva Ives from Hatfield. In 5, Molly Seymour from Hoddesdon. In 6, Alice Azapadi from City of St Albans. In 7, Alexandra Chavinska from Potters Bar. And 8, Celia Randall from Watford. Your race referee. So actually from the heats, actually fairly similar qualification times as to the 13-year-olds, but in this 14-year-olds. It was Eva from lane 4 with the fastest time, and I believe she's just ahead after the first turn. Pretty close there either side of her. That for her teammate Mercy in lane 3, but in lane 5, that's Molly. That was very close, in fact identical times between the two centre lanes at the wall, but it was Eva who comes out ahead. Mercy pushing Molly, for that second place, as Eva tries to cement that lead. Final turn, final breakout. Eva looking strong. Mercy may slightly fading as Molly comes through for that second, but taking the win there. Eva Ives 1:22.54 for her. Molly 1:23.58. Mercy in third 1:24.19. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side, please, ladies. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side. The next final is for the women's 15 years 100 metres breaststroke. In lane 1, Summer Boswell from Hatfield. In 2, Sophie Hollis from City of St Albans. 3, Hannah Lovelock from Hitchin. 4, Ella Greatbatch from Bishop Stortford. 5, it's Georgina Hamilton from City of St Albans. 6, Kaylin Hahir from Watford. 7, Molly Bartup from Cheshunt. And 8 is Angelica Lasaskaita from Watford. Your race referee. So in this 15 years, Ella following another one in the line of Bishop Stortford breaststroke female swimmers. She has a few seconds from the heats qualification times on the rest of the field. Over 3 seconds. She's gone out fast, responding well though in lanes 2 and 3. That's Sophie and Hannah. They're looking to pick it up from the heat swims. 35.08, quite commanding there from Ella though at the halfway. Hannah and Georgina following. And Sophie, I should say, in lane 2. Barring disasters, Ella really has got this one under control. No drop in her stroke rate that I can discern. And cementing second, that looks to be Georgina. Touching first though, our winner of this one, Ella Greatbatch, 1:15.39. Georgina 1:18.64. Getting third, Hannah with a 1:20.39. Clear the pool to the scoreboard side. Just one more final for the women and one more for the men. This though is the final of the women's 16 years and over 100 metres breaststroke. In lane 1 it's Megan Gray from Hatfield. 2, Neve James from Bishop Stortford. 3, Kirsty Neal from Bishop Stortford. 4, Caitlin Hartley from Hatfield. 5, Charlotte Williams from Hatfield. 6, Ashley Ransom from Hatfield. 7, Lauren Gore from Bishop Stortford. And 8, it's Ella Norton from Hatfield. Your race referee. So an exciting combination of the women's 100 breaststroke. Some great breaststroke pedigree across these two clubs, Bishop Stortford and Hatfield. So are these girls with national experience in this event. Ashley from lane 6 looks to be going out very strongly in this final. Teammate Caitlin touching second, 34.00 for Ashley. 6/10 behind is Caitlin. Charlotte is in third at the halfway. Ashley looking very commanding though, with one length to go. A stroke ahead of Caitlin. Coming through very strongly there in lane 7, pushing into third. That's Lauren, but finishing first, Ashley is 1:11.72, Caitlin 1:12.47, and Lauren does get at that third place, 1:14.85. Well done, ladies. Please clear the pool to the scoreboard side. So a reminder before the final of this first session today, the warm-up for the next session will be in just under 30 minutes time at 4:45. Back to now though, the final is the final of the men's championship 200 metres breaststroke. In lane 1 it's Noah Cornwell from Potters Bar. 2 it's Thomas Lydiard from Ware. 3 it's Oliver Blight from Hatfield. 4 Benjamin Taggart from Watford. 5 Daniel Hollis from City of St Albans. 6 Samuel Jeffrey from Hatfield. 7 Luke Payne from Hatfield. And 8 it's Charlie Stanbury from Potters Bar. It's your race referee. in the centre lanes. It was Benjamin with a second and a half over Daniel from the Heats. But I suspect we may see the times move on somewhat in this championship final. No separate age group finals, but in any case, all these boys 16 and over, as you might expect. It is Daniel taking them out for the first 50, 32.8 for him. Benjamin, the fastest qualifier from the Heats, turning in second. Oliver in third, but quite close there for third and fourth. And fifth. Just like the girls in the 100 finals, some of these boys with national experience, as you might expect, leading out the county championship final. 109.5 for Daniel. 2 seconds ahead of Ben at the halfway. Oliver in lane 3 firmly into third. The medals are going that way, officials notwithstanding. This could be a very impressive swim from Benjamin if he manages to overhaul Daniel on this last two. He is going to give it a go. Really coming back strongly. Can Daniel hang on? I suspect he will, but I'm not going to bet my house on it. Benjamin really fighting back. He may have left slightly too much to do. And Daniel holding on. It is going to be closer than Daniel would have wished. He does hold on, 2:26.6, and a great second place swim for Benjamin, 2:26.84. And in third, it's Oliver with 2:34.49. So well done all the swimmers from this session 5. Please do remember to pick up your medals from the table over in, let's call it the far corner at the turn end. Please do go and pick up your medals from that table as soon as possible. And please remember that the warm-up for session 6 will be at 4:45 p.m. Thank you to all our officials and volunteers for session 5.